Hi, Wyatt Schaefer.
Right.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mr. Johnston. Let me get my stuff set up here for 1 second, and then we will begin. Excuse me while we close that. Awesome. So recently, you contacted my company as a means to secure your grocery store, Kroger. Allow me to formally introduce Teleprotection. Teleprotection Services is a company that functions on 3 rudimentary principles. First, customer accommodation, crafting your business desires into your reality. But how do we get there? Efficiency, protecting your dollar from time waste, because as the old adage goes, time is money. And lastly, safety, protecting more than just your dollar, because what is a dollar without a spender? So now that you understand a minute bit about who we are and what I represent, allow me to convey my goals for this meeting. First of all, I want to understand precisely what your company needs in terms of protection. Second of all, I want to elaborate our goods and services in terms of protection and then guide you to the most appropriate plan, at a reasonable price as well, I might mention. And lastly, and really most importantly, I want to secure your store as soon as possible, because like I said, time is money. So, who and what are we going to be protecting here at Kroger? We're going to be protecting you, your employees, and your customers. And in case you cannot, notice, that's any personnel involved. It's more than just you, it's more than just your employees, and it's more than just your customers. We're also going to be protecting your store real estate, which includes, your parking lot, the building itself. We're going to be protecting your store property, which includes shelves, facilities, capital goods like bakery and deli equipment, etc., things like that. And lastly, we're going to be protecting your inventory, which technically is store property until sold. However, earns a special category for being so crucial to any store, especially yours. So let me just dive right in. What do we have for you? As the most basic package, we're going to be offering you the Shield package. With the Shield package, you're going to be getting up to 3 security guards. In terms of technological protection, we're going to be offering you 16 IP security cameras. We're going to be giving you 2 alarms and 50% electronic article surveillance, which we'll just call EAS for the concision of this presentation. So with these 16 IP security cameras, those are going to be wireless security cameras that are mounted anywhere. You get to select where we mount them. We come in your store, hook them up, and you're all set to go. You can look at it through a phone, through an app on your phone. We partner with MSite Pro as a third-party app that enables you to see anywhere from those security cameras at any time. With your 2 alarms, we're going to be setting up at 2 entrances wherever you choose, and whenever those doors are open, when the alarm is set, it's going to go off just like any alarm you might think. And then with our electronic article surveillance coverage, you've probably seen them before. They're little barcodes, little magnet strip in them. We stick them on all your products, or in this case, 50% of your products. And from there, whenever they go through an entrance or exit, it's going to beep. And I will mention our security guards are ex-U.S. military special force veterans, and we'll get into pricing later, so you'll see what this is going to cost you. As an upgrade, we offer this safeguard package, and with this, you're going to be getting an additional 2 security guards. You're going to be getting an additional 8 IP security cameras. You're also going to be getting an extra 25 EAS coverage. We'll just call it electronic article surveillance coverage. So a total of 75%, and then you're also going to be getting an additional 2 alarms. But where this package offers that the others just cannot is with our advanced protection. And with our advanced protection, you're going to be getting 8 count 360-degree IP security cameras, which, as the name suggests, is a security camera with 360-degree viewing angle. So as opposed to a single frame security camera where you see what's going on, you're seeing everything around a security camera at every angle, something that is really unbeatable in this market. And additionally, we're going to be offering direct access to teleprotection. And so what that's going to mean is we're going to come in your store, we're going to install a button underneath each of your cash registers, 2 per department and 1 in your office, and in the departments you just tell us where to put them, and that's where we put them. And whenever that button is pushed, teleprotection will be there in an average of 90 seconds less than 911. And so you say, Mr. Schaefer, or Wyatt, call me Wyatt. What does that mean? When am I going to push that button? And I'm going to tell you, in any time that there is an intent to do harm, you push that button. Whether it be customer on employee, employee on customer, or customer on customer, any scenario you can think of, if there's an intention of harm, press that button and we're there. So lastly, we're going to be offering the teleprotection package. And as the name suggests, it really culminates our views here at Teleprotection and how much we love security. So you're going to be getting the same 5 security guards as you got with the with the safeguard package. However, that's purely to save your money, because once you get into the advanced protection of the teleprotection package, we would be wasting your money to give you any more bodyguards. And you'll see why in a second. So with the technological protection, everything is quantity here. You're just going to be getting an extra 8 security cameras. You're going to be getting full electronic article surveillance coverage, and you're going to be getting 6 alarms, so an additional 2. In terms of advanced protection, you're going to be getting another 8 360-degree IP security cameras, so 16 total there. And you're still going to be getting direct access to teleprotection, which is at a cheaper price with this package, and I'll get to pricing after this. And here's really my favorite part about working for this company, is right there you see stride detection mats. And what that means is just like any mat or any mats that you see at the entrance or exit of the grocery store, we're going to lay those there, and it's a little thicker than your typical mat, and it uses artificial intelligence to detect things like stride pattern, movement speed, to tell you if someone's attempting to evade store property or even acting suspicious as they move across the mat. And then also we offer something similar, but it's a little more visual, theft prevention video software. And how that works is we're going to hook it up to all your security cameras. So if we were to do the math on that, we're offering almost, for all 50 of your security cameras, and 16 of those being 360-degree cameras, when we hook the software up, what it does is out of all of that, out of all you're seeing, it's going to detect, using artificial intelligence to detect things like movement speed, posture, things of the like, to tell you if someone's acting suspicious with up to 90% accuracy. And so right here, I have just taken the liberty to make a a package comparison table to tell you what you would and wouldn't be getting with each one. Right here is pricing. So for installation, it's going to be $13 a camera, $17 for your 360 cams, $50 for an alarm, a $775 solar panel, which is optional. However, it provides 2 benefits here that just hooking up to your electrical would not do. So first of all is obvious. You're not going to be charged for your security cameras, which already don't use much power in the first place. Second of all, it's going to remove any connection between the outside and your security cameras. So if something like bad weather, like lightning, were to strike your building, it's not going to affect your security cameras because you have a separate power source, and because the wires are just not connected to the electricity of the building. So you're still going to be getting coverage even when everything else is down. And next, we're going to be offering $25 a month for your M-Site Pro, which means, like I mentioned earlier, is whenever you open up the app on your phone to see all your security cameras on a grid right in front of you, it's just a monthly charge. Because it's a third-party app, we're just going to charge $25 for that. So then going down, bodyguards, how that's going to work is it's an hourly rate per bodyguard, but the hourly rate goes down as you get more bodyguards. So you might be paying $20 an hour for 5 bodyguards, but because you have 5 bodyguards, that's $100 an hour. Whereas if you only had 1, it's $30 an hour for only 1 bodyguard, which is $30 an hour. And right here we offer teleprotection access, direct teleprotection access for $175 a call if you have the safeguard package, and only $100 if you have the teleprotection package, which is anytime that button is pushed, we're going to be there and you're going to have to pay that. So it is important not to push it on accident. However, it is a safety measure, and because we enforce rules like that, we're able to be there so quickly. Moving on, our stride detection mats are actually free, and the reason we're able to do that is because it's relatively new software, and it's actually a prerequisite to something we're developing, a carpet that uses the same technology. So eventually what we can do is we can come into your store, lay out the entire store with our carpet that is stride detection mat technology. We'll tell you where people are moving, how they're moving, if they're acting kind of strange. And so we just want to see how this technology is working. In our experience, it works excellent, and we expect to do the same for you, but this is why we have them for free. Moving on, we have a $200 a month fee for your electronic article surveillance, which is purely a restocking fee. So because those little magnetic barcodes are not free, we just charge you to put them on your products. That's all it is. And then lastly, our theft prevention video software is $350 a month, which seems like a hefty price. However, let me assure you that you're able to save so much money with this, though you're putting out $350. So let me explain a scenario to you. Let's say we have all of your security cameras up. You have your 24 that are around your store, just the regular. Then you have your 16 that are 360 cams. So you're virtually seeing every spot in your store. There is no hidden spot. Then we hook up this theft prevention video software, and you're getting eyes in the sky everywhere. You know, human eyes. That's essentially what it is. So you're able to get rid of things like undercover shoppers. You're able to prevent things like internal theft, which is your employees stealing, as opposed to just external theft, which is what a lot of our competitors are looking to prevent here. But you know, we're across the board. We want you secured from every perspective. So I've taken the liberty to make a little price comparison table here, and while those maximum prices look hefty, they look extremely large. Let me assure you that those bodyguards are not necessary. You don't have to have them in your store ever, and that's the bulk of your pricing here. So if you were to have all 5 bodyguards in your store 112 hours of your work week, it's going to cost you, around $40,000. However, let me assure you also that if you were to cut down to just 1 bodyguard there for all 112 hours, you're able to cut off $20,000 off of those numbers. So you're able to have the theft prevention video software, so Eyes in the Sky, get rid of your undercover shoppers and 1 bodyguard in there at all times. So virtually, a virtually impenetrable store for around $15,000 a month. So that's a lot to take in. But do you have any questions for me, Mr. Johnston?
I do not.
Awesome. So in case you missed it, teleprotection functions on 3. 3 things to protect, 3 rudimentary principles, 3 peoples to protect, 3 goals for this meeting, and 3 packages. The only thing though is there's only one way to completely secure your store, and that's with teleprotection services. So if I can get you to sign this letter of intent saying that within the next 3 to 5 days I can come back and meet with you or your financial team and discuss where you want some of these cameras, when you want them installed, that would be awesome. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome. I'll just let you sign that real quick. Awesome, sir. Nice doing business with you.
You too.
Thank you.